What is up, everybody? This is Danny with another episode about the Terra governance. This episode is going to be about Mirror, and the new name for the show is the Luna Laws. And what I wanted to bring up today was that there are two different proposals going on right now that I'm interested in the Mirror protocol. So I'll mention those two. And then also the fact that the UI of Mirror Protocol doesn't show what percentage APR you get from staking your Mirror tokens. And so from what I read, they don't do that because of the whole SEC thing going on and the idea of making Mirror as decentralized as possible. And so where we could find that statistic is actually in mirror.smartstake.io. And so right now the governance APR is 17.62. So whenever you stake your tokens on Mirror, you will get that percentage. Now on top of that, there's more benefits when you actually do some voting. And for example here, if we were to look at the first one, which is ID 173, modify weight for MBTC to 0.01. What I like about this is that it points out that the rewards of Mirror tokens to the short and long farms should be for assets that are difficult to trade in DeFi. BTC, you can trade at any time. DOT, you can trade at any time in centralized exchanges or in decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, for example, on Ethereum. But when it comes to the Mirror assets, I think that what Terra and the protocol wants to do is create assets that are not so easily accessible through decentralized finance. And those assets are like the ones in the stock market, like Tesla, Robinhood, even Galaxy. So I like this proposal. The idea to bring the weight down to 0.01 is so that we can save the rewards and they can be redistributed to the remaining M asset pools. So the quorum again for this is 9.9. Right now it's at 2%, so it's almost there. It's got a lot more time to go as well until Tuesday, December 14th. And what I wanted to also mention here was that I wanted to just mention really quick that in the Mirror documents, here in this headline, it says from poll creation fees, whenever a new governance poll is created, an initial deposit of Mirror tokens must be paid. If the poll does not reach the voting quorum, this deposit is distributed to all Mirror stakers proportionally. All right, so if this proposal to bring the MBTC rewards down to 0.01, if that does not pass, well, that initial deposit that was made to create this poll is going to be redistributed to all Mirror stakers proportionally. And why I bring this up is because as we vote, there are benefits to that. So first, shout out to Code Noodle from the Mirror Discord server. As he says here, voting only costs a small USD transaction fee. Your Mirror staked in governance is your total amount of votes. When you vote on a proposal, you can still use that same amount of Mirror to vote on any other proposals. The amount you voted with is locked, cannot be withdrawn from governance until the latest proposal date has concluded. You earn Mirror for staking in governance, and now with Mirror version 2, also for voting on all polls that are proposed. Half of the Mirror rewarded to governance for each block goes to the polls, and that half amount is then split further proportionally to the amount of Mirror used for each poll. And so another thing to point out is that usually the polls last about a week. And so because the UI doesn't show how much percentage we're getting, CodeNoodle has also been providing these statistics here of how much rewards you get for actually participating in the voting. And so if you, for example, win, right, you're in the including votes, if your vote is the one that wins, then you get a 27.76% mirror reward on top of what you're already getting, which is a 17.62% just for staking. So voting matters. Voting, you get to express your opinion, and you also get to earn a little bit more rewards if you win. So those are a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. Again, voting is important. And the second one that I wanted to mention, actually, another poll that's going on here in Mirror, is that we don't hear much from the Mirror team. So the description here states the lack of communication between the team and the community harms people's confidence and faith to Mirror protocol and Mirror token. I propose the team to set a monthly community call AMA with the community to improve transparency. And so this definitely passed. It met the threshold. It's a 15%. So guess what? We're going to be hearing from the Mirror team, and I think that's important just to see what they're up to and just any updates that are going to benefit the protocol. But another one that I will vote yes for. So that's it for today. Just going over a little bit of the two proposals that are going on right now, and then also the benefits of voting here in Mirror, at least. All right. Thanks for paying attention.